Guys, welcome back. So today we're going to be doing a comparison between both sizes of the Chanel Kelly bag. This is technically called like the Nano Shopper Tote, but obviously this is like the bigger size and then this is the little baby mini size. So we're just going to go over a comparison basically of the two sizes. I will link the unboxing for both of these right up here. I actually just filmed the unboxing for this one. This is my most recent bag, so it's going to be linked in the cards, but I figure since I have both sizes, we can sit down and kind of go over what fits in each one, which one may be better, price-wise, capacity-wise, fit-wise. So if you guys want to know what I think about the two sizes of the Chanel Kelly bag, then please just keep on watching. But wait, you already know what I'm going to say. If you're not already subscribed, explain yourself. I post on Wednesdays and on Sundays at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I feel like you're going to be here when I do. If you like luxury, like handbags, you like fashion, you like the Chanel Kelly bag in either one of these sizes, I feel like this is definitely where you're going to be. So you should subscribe if you're not already, and you should follow me over on Instagram if you're not already. It's just the K Danger. I post every single day over there. Every day is a reel, outfit of the day, something on stories. It's a lot, okay? We post a lot over there. So you should follow me over there if you're not already. And with all that out of the way, let's jump into the video. So I am just going to start off with the bigger size because this is the one that I feel like most people kind of gravitate towards. It's definitely the one that I gravitated towards. I got this one first in, I believe it was September for my birthday. So I'm just going to quickly measure the bag so you guys know the measurement. So the base of the bag is going to be about 7.5 inches, which is about 19 centimeters. I am using my little tape measure. You guys know if you've seen any of my reviews before. Height wise, you're looking at, and I'm doing height like from here, not including the handles because I'm going to do like a handle drop anyway. So you can just add that up if you wanted to. So height wise, we're looking at 12 centimeters, which is about 5 inches. For the width, which is just going to be, I'm going to do it at the bottom because it does kind of taper off. The width is about 2.5 inches, which is about like just shy, I would say like 6 centimeters, maybe 6.5 centimeters or so. I'm just going to go from right here to here for the handle drop. So that is going to be 6 centimeters as well, which is about 2.5 inches. For the strap drop, I'm going to go all the way to the top of the bag, which is about 61 centimeters, about 24 inches. So now let's just do a quick overview of the bag. So this is obviously what the bag looks like. You do have a quilted base here, which the original vintage styles did not have. They were just like all plain, kind of like this. But now that it's like revamped and like more modernized, they did add the quilting, obviously because it's very signature to Chanel. You do have a working turn lock here, and then this is the flap that you open / close your bag with. All of these features that I'm mentioning, by the way, are consistent with both of the bags. It's just obviously the size. You do kind of have to maneuver it through this handle. You'd bring it back and then your bag is open. You do have 2 top handles and you would basically just separate them to get your things inside. You do have a zip pocket on the back side of the bag, and then on the front you have a slip pocket, which again, I've never used. This bag now comes with a long crossbody strap, which the vintage versions did not, but honestly, great job adding these, okay? This bag does not come with feet, but it does still have the quilting consistently going across it. And I will say that the sides are kind of pinched in a bit. So you can see like,
you can't see actually.
So you can see it's kind of like stitched in a way that they kind of go inwards here. And I think that that definitely does hinder what you can fit inside. So now looking at the smaller of the two sizes. So again, I'm just going to measure some of these features here. Let's start with the height of the bag. I would say 3.25 inches. And then that is pretty much 8 centimeters. Then going across this way, we're looking at 12 centimeters, which is about maybe 4.75 inches. And then looking at the base, which is again going to be measured at the bottom because just like in the bigger version, you do have that like pinched in situation. The base is going to be about 3 centimeters, maybe just over 3 centimeters, which is about 1.25 inches. We're at about 22.5 inches to the top of the bag, which is about maybe 58 centimeters. The handle drop is going to be tiny, as you can tell. That's going to be maybe 3.5 centimeters, which is about 1.5 inches. So let's just see how these bags look side by side. I just stood up because I'm gonna obviously put them on in a little bit. So looking at these two side by side, you can pretty much tell there is a very, very big difference. There is a pretty big difference in the base, and I feel like that's kind of part of the reason why people are gravitating towards this size of the bag. So if we look at the base here, it is pretty much completely flat on the larger size. This stands up pretty well, although there are no feet. It does stand pretty well on its own. Now, with that being said, the base of this bag, I think, is pretty visibly more rounded. It looks like it's not as sturdy. I don't have any issues standing this up on its own. I don't find that it flops over any more than this one does. I think aesthetically, a lot of people kind of preferred the more structured, kind of straight edge of this one over this one. Now we're gonna do what fits. I'm just gonna do it standing up because we are already here. So this is the bag that I was using today. This is my gray mini top handle. We're gonna start with the larger size and then kind of see if these things can fit in the smaller size. So this is my Louis Vuitton wallet. You guys have seen this. I don't even know how many times. This is the zippy going purse in Damier Ebene. I'm just gonna toss this in here. Now you can see, even though this is the larger size, that takes up like a lot of space, a very large amount of space. So I don't know if I would recommend taking something like that with you. This is an Anastasia Beverly Hills mirror. I'm gonna throw that in, and this is my car key. I didn't need my house key because Elver was in the house, so he just opened the door for me. So this is actually packed pretty tight. It's not bulging, but it's definitely, you can see the shape has changed ever so slightly. I feel like it's a little bit wider here now. I just grabbed any random liquid lipstick and I'm just gonna stick it here on the side and see how that does. Okay, that seems to do well. I guess if you wanted a second lip product, it could fit in there. Not much else. I don't think I would fit AirPods in here. I don't think anything else is getting in here, TBH. Now we're gonna switch over to the baby size. I already know like 0% of what I put in here is gonna fit. So grabbing the card holder, this is like pretty obviously not going to fit. It doesn't fit this way. It damn sure doesn't fit this way. There's just absolutely no way. So what I would recommend doing is taking your cards out. I mean, this is a small enough bag that like your cards are not gonna get lost. Here's a Target gift card, which is pretty much the same size as like a credit card, debit card, whatever. So that fits in there pretty nicely. I have my car key here that actually does fit in, and it takes up maybe half the space, maybe just a little less than half. I've got my Anastasia Beverly Hills mirror, and I'm gonna slip that in there. I don't always carry this with me, but I'm wearing a pretty decent amount of makeup today, so it needed to come. You can see that poking out at the top there. I don't know if that's gonna give us a problem when it comes to closing it, but I guess we're gonna find out in a second. We have a lip product. That's just, there's just no, that's a no. Maybe if we put it horizontally, but then maybe I'd have to put it first. Like even before my car key, I'd have to put this in. Let's see. So it fits horizontally. Now I'm gonna put the car key in, which also fits, but then I think this Anastasia mirror, okay, the Anastasia mirror goes in, but again, I don't know how this is gonna close. Let's see if it, oh no. Oh, maybe. All right, so she did close actually, which is very shocking. I probably wouldn't wear it like this. I'm not gonna lie to you. That Anastasia mirror is stressing me out, so I'm gonna take that out because I don't like my bag like this. My preferred way to wear them is top handle, both of them, even though my hand fits a lot easier and more freely. I mean, this is definitely not a crook of the arm. Well, you could, I guess, but I wouldn't prefer to wear it as a crook of the arm moment. So I don't feel like the strap drop is like long enough. Like this is giving Birkin 25 vibes, you know? Here is the larger size. Keep in mind, I am 5'3". I have absolutely no idea how many centimeters that is, but I'm sure you guys know better than me. All right, so here they are. They're pretty close. This one is just a touch longer, but they're pretty close. I will say maybe the height, the strap drop to the handle and not to the base of the bag is going to be closer. I still think this one is longer, but I don't think it's as big of a difference as it would be to the actual top of the bag. So the last factor that we're really going to talk about here is price, obviously, because price is going to be something that is definitely going to determine your purchase. So the price for this one, at least at retail right now, if you were to buy this in boutiques, is $3,000. This is actually technically considered a small leather good. So depending on how you look at it, that might be good, that might be bad. For me, even though this is considered a small leather good, it's obviously a handbag. It's going to be used as a handbag for me and probably for most people who buy it. So for me, $3,000 for a Chanel handbag, even if it is this small, I think it's definitely good for Chanel, specifically for Chanel. On the flip side, this bag, when I bought it, was $4,400. And now I believe the price has gone up to $4,500, which again, for Chanel, is a pretty good price for a bag of this size. The Coco handle, I think right now is well over $5,000. I'm going to link my mini versus small Coco handle video right up here. But that's it's well over $5,000. I know that the 19 is like at $5,900. So for this to be $4,500 and for it to be such a popular piece, I think, again, for Chanel, it's pretty good. So now to round out this comparison, I guess, which one do I prefer? I definitely prefer this size. I don't think it's a question. Like there's just no way. I think that this size is amazing. I think if it's absolutely everything I need, I mean, not that this one doesn't, because I don't carry a lot of stuff with me, but I know I'm in the minority. Most people do carry stuff with them. So I would definitely say this is the way to go. You can fit a lot more in it. It just looks more substantial. And the price jump from $3,000 to $4,400 is not that bad. But the amount of bag that you get is a lot, in my opinion. So definitely, I would definitely recommend this one. But I also think that this one has a time and place. I am happy that I got this size because I think for an evening out, once you tuck the chain in, this is like the most adorable little elegant bag. And I absolutely love it. And again, this color is to die for. So I don't think that this is a bad purchase in general. If you're looking at it and you're thinking that you want maybe both, I don't think that you're going to regret having both, but I do think that if you were only going to get one, this one can also be used during the nighttime. I like this one better at night, but you can use this one at night, you know? So that is it for my comparison between the two Chanel Kelly sizes. Definitely let me know in the comments, what is your favorite size? Do you guys have this bag? Do you want this bag? Is it on your wish list? Are you one of the people who really doesn't like this bag? I know it's definitely like a love it or hate it type of bag. Definitely let me know what side you're on. Nicely though. Okay, but that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did like it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I post every single day over there. And that's all I have to say. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Now the tape measure can retire for the day. She's been used far too much recently, okay?